Hey friends, it's Chris. I have a quick video message titled Complete in Christ. I was reading in the book of Genesis this morning, and in chapter 25, verse 27, it's talking about Jacob and Esau. And of Jacob, it says that Jacob was a mild man dwelling in tents. And it just made me curious what that Hebrew word for mild means, because it was emphasized. And it contrasted Jacob's temperament with Esau's. And it says that Esau was more of a wild man that lived in the fields, or he was often in the fields, working in the fields, hunting in the fields. And Jacob was a mild man dwelling in tents. And these were twin brothers, but they had very different temperaments. But it led me to look into the Hebrew of where it says Jacob was a mild man. And in Hebrew, it's tam or tam, and it means complete. And that word tam is from tamam, which is to be completed or finished. And this made me really meditate and think about completion and being complete. You know, in the book of Colossians, Paul the Apostle wrote the book of Colossians, and it says in chapter 2, verse 10, that you have been made complete in Christ, who is the head over every ruler and authority. So us believers, you, me, if you're new to the faith, if you've been in the faith for a very long time, the Bible declares that in Christ, we are complete in Him. We have been made complete in Him. And that word complete there in the Greek is pleroo, and it means complete or fill, or that has been filled. And in Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6, it's talking about prophesying, and it's prophesying about Jesus, and it says that He's the Prince of Shalom. He's the Prince of Peace. And that word shalom is completeness, soundness, welfare, and peace. So don't underestimate the power of peace. Don't underestimate being complete in Him. If you think about it, being complete or filled or full means you're not lacking anything. It means you're not incomplete. You have been completed in Christ. You have been finished in Christ. You have been made whole in Christ. You have been filled in Christ. You're no longer lacking anything in Christ. He is your all sufficiency. When you feel insufficient or when you feel lacking, He's the sufficiency. He's the part that makes you whole, and you're not lacking any good thing anymore. And that's the quick message I have for you today, is that you have been made complete in Christ. You can rest in that. And you think about it, when you're resting in Christ and you are resting in His finished work, that you have been made complete in Christ. That means you're not having to chase anything. You're not having to pursue anything. You're not having to be discontent or strive, or you don't have to really join the world in its striving and its stress. Rest in the fact that you've been made complete in Christ, you've been made whole in Christ, and live out of that overflow of being complete in Christ. All right, that's the message I have for you today. Grace and peace.
Gonna take